And you know, it's actually really interesting for me to record because it's interesting to know how much time I'm actually spending on this thing. So grateful for that. Um, I climbed the tree the other day, and I sort of looked at it. It looked like Brian was wrong. It looked like the tree was about um, a foot six or something, not 2 feet. You know, at its oh man, I didn't get much sleep last night. It looked like it was skinnier than Brian thought it was. So we might want to shrink the small bit if we wanted, you know. Um, let's see. Yeah, we might want to shrink this piece here, um, or we might not. It depends if we're, you know, how serious we are about putting this full tire on and all that stuff. So, but for now, we just what I'm gonna do, what I'm doing right now is I'm breaking it apart because I want to go talk to my welder and see exactly how much money this thing is going to cost. Um, because you know, if it's $500, then it's, you know, totally worth it, and we can make some money. If it's $5,000, then that's the price of a car. So that's it's you know, harsh economic times. We'll see who has disposable income for a palm tree house, you know, which is really just a fancy place to get your drinks. So yeah. So the first thing you want to do is we've broken it into parts here. Um, yeah, broken it into parts. So what we want to do is calculate our measurements. This tubing that we're using is 24. It's 2 inches by 2 inches square steel tubing, or galvanized rather. And the 2 inch one is sold, I believe. Got my sticky notes here. $71. And the skinny one is the 1 inch is $28. So I'm also gonna we're gonna calculate it all for 2 inch, but also gonna calculate how much it would be to swap some of the pieces for 1 inch to see if we can save some money. Okay, so getting my dimensions out. 3 foot 6 7/16. Okay. I'm gonna make it procedure to always do the long side. Then we can sort of makes it easier to remember, you know. Just to double check, 2'4", 2'4". Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Just get a notepad out here. Now you computer jockeys at home are like, what's he doing? He's using notepad. I like notepad. It's simple. I like simple stuff. Don't say nothing. You can't say nothing. So this is floor main, and it's a 6'10", 5/16", foot 6. Let's just make this easier. And that's times 2. That's times 1. And times 1. So we're actually going to need some, what is it, annotations. Times 2. Because this piece slants to, it slants in one direction, right? So, yeah, we'll put slants in one direction. See if that reminds us when we're actually getting down to it. And my neighbors are home. That's nice. 3'6", 7/16. That's 2 pieces, and that is going to slant in both directions. I mean, that's just like, it's like an angled. It's not reversed, you know. Let's see. 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that. So let's hope I remember. And this slants 3. I mean, with the picture, you should be able to see it. I don't think I need to include this. Yeah, I'm just gonna screw that. It's too much work. No one ever wants things to be complicated, you know. 1, 4. And this will be 2 as well. No. Oh, nice. Look at that. 2'4". That's one of those. Okay. Now this is a floor main, so that's going to be 3x of those, and then we'll do floor ladder, bench main. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Bench main looks a lot simpler. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. File, export, 2D graphic. You guys, if you guys learn file management, it'll be the best thing you ever do. I am terrible. Okay, Treehouse, floor main, dimensions. Cool. And yeah, I guess I could do it print neater and stuff. But for me, it's, I mean, if you know your friend, it's really about what you can communicate, how fast you can communicate an idea, you know, because this might not even work. So we really want to fail fast and often. That's how I go with this kind of stuff. I mean, this is a stupid idea, but it won't be stupid if people like it. It's funny how that is often the litmus test for what is acceptable and what's not, whether it's jokes or anything. no necessary or sufficient conditions, that's for sure. Mm. 1, 2. Interesting. It is. Okay, 1, 2. Is that interesting? We might have a model flaw here. Nope, that's it. 1 foot 2, 13/16. A bit of a shame, but what are you gonna do? Okay, that's the math. Whatever the computer says to do, you do. The day that I'm better at math than a computer is the day that I'll stop listening to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, interesting. Okay, 1 foot 9. That's 2. And then I guess we could let's export this too, and we'll do the same. This will be bench main dimension. Bench main dimensions. And then this last piece, this is a little bit tricky, but I mean, I imagine the guy's a welder, so why the hell not, you know? Mm, 1 foot, nice and easy. Okay. You think that's measuring what we want it to measure? That's funny. Let's get a double check on that. Let's open her up. No, it's not measuring what we wanted to measure at all. I wonder why it would do that. Okay, so that's 2 1 feet. And these are connectors. Floor, bench, connectors. 1 foot is 2 or 3 if we wanted to do it like that. Yeah, let's do 3 actually. I'm just gonna swap out the middle one for straight, just to save time, and I think it actually might make it stronger because then it's alternating the triangles, a bit more depth. So a funky angle, and this is gonna be 2. Okay. These are connectors. Now, what I'm gonna do. Oh wow, I really messed up that model, huh? Yeah, so that's why you make things unique before you do it. But it's cool. We can just reverse, zoom our way back. Control Z, fly. Yeah. So yeah, I think this might actually suffice. Just exporting a picture like this. So then you can kind of figure out all the pieces. Treehouse, main. Okay. And then yeah, okay. Cool. So let's do some calculations now. Let's actually, Google might be our friend here. Versus the calculator doesn't seem to do complicated calculations. So let's do. I've never done math in Google like this. Let's see if it can actually do this. What do we think that is? Oh, hey, look, it actually works. Cool. Plus 2 foot 4 inch. Two 1 foot 4. I'm just gonna change this to 2 because there's another one locking up. Okay, so this would just be for the floor, and then let's throw brackets around the whole thing, and then multiply it by 4. All right. That's 103 feet, 24. So already we're looking at 4 pieces of galvanized steel, galvanized iron. It comes in 24-foot lengths. So if we get 4 of them, it's going to be $284 so far in materials. And that's just the floor. So let's keep on going here. Oh shit. Save that. Oh boy. Alright, well, that's the floor. Six foot six. 9 feet? 4? What the hell is that? That's gotta be the outside, eh? It's gotta be. Yeah. This is a really big treehouse. Be interesting to see how much this weighs. 2 foot 4. I'm just cheating. Okay. And then let's multiply that out by 4. Very interesting. Almost the same amount just for the benches. And then the 4 floor bench connectors is going to be 3. I can almost do that in my head. 3 feet plus whatever this is going to be. Oh man. It's going to be 2 times that plus 3 feet. So 6 feet for connectors. That's nothing. And then 20 feet for the ladder. So let's just do 40 feet. Yes, it. And then 6 feet. Okay, so all in all, we're looking at, and here's what we can break out in our calculator. 6 plus 111, so 117, 217, 220, 260. That's about what we're dealing with. Now let's divide that by lengths. 10 lengths. 10 lengths is going to cost 10 times 71. So $710. That's really not that bad. The question is, what will the welding cost be? So yeah, $710, and maybe the welding will only be, 300. Maybe we could get this whole thing welded for $1,000. Um, Now that doesn't deal with the canvas or the flooring, but I gotta say, I'm somewhat impressed that it's so only that cheap, and it actually could be way cheaper if we change all the ribs into 1-inch pieces. Um, If we changed all the ribs into 1-inch pieces, I believe the cost would get down to $300, maybe 400. So, all right. So that's the costing. We'll finish that lesson, and maybe I'll splice this video together with me at the welder's place or in the tree. All right. See you guys in a bit.